in. And apart from that, when you talk about the mid lanes, we will get to see the Dodrio from Team Clown5 going to go for the evolutions.
Early jungle farming will be very important, specifically when you have a Blastoise also trying to stack up. Maybe he's not. I did not actually notice. My bad for that I did not notice whether he's going for the stack. But Clippable sticking with him, trying to find out some early values or maybe those early scores, preventing it. Oh, the Whirlpool will do a lot of damage, but Clip finds the 2 score for himself. While I believe the Squirtle, the tiny small Squirtle, is getting a lot of hurt at this point, and Lapras will find the first KO itself. As Clown5 they have began with those scores already, but NDY will not be stopping it right here. Blissey comes up with a score of 5, while we see Squirtle coming back into the question. They will be just waiting for the right moment to strike in, while Mew, Chandelier as well as Trevenant will be playing in the bottom, while Trevenant will have a lot of support to play with.
Well, yeah, the contest definitely looks good, but right now they are trying to go for those alternating Swablu so that they can have that XP buff. And look at that, Clown5 loses one more, and eventually Slowbro, even before going out, he was able to get that KO onto the Trevenant, if I'm not wrong. But Chandelier gets one more, and it's going to be a KO streak coming in for the individual Mew. Amazing play coming in, and they are definitely looking forward to secure many more. And they've got 40 good goals, so they are looking forward to create that lead in their favor. And if they are able to do that, that will be absolutely amazing. But once again, the focus on evolving is actually going to be the main case for all the individuals. But on the other corner, if we talk about KO, yes, the Lapras looks good at level 5. He's definitely going to go for a few more scores. But right now, the stacking up scenario with the Blissey along with the Lapras definitely looks good.
Seems to me that the mid lane and specifically those Altarian Swablus in the legendary pit was contested, but eventually that was won by the side of NDY. They're giving a little bit of tough competition, because if you see in the terms of score, they've already leveled up to, like, they had already 40 scores in their name. And only if you talk about Obito trying to hold on the tier 1 gold zone, but there's a 3, a complete gang pull-up coming up from the side of NDY, while Clippable will be trying to assist him down the scores. They're trying to prevent it, but it's not that easy. He's playing on those water sprouts, probably on the rapid spin when it will be coming active in level 7. But still, I mean, when you go with those rapid spin and water sprout, it does a lot of damage, but this kind of Swablus and Ulteria fights, you have to win it to gain more XP for yourself, but those overheat is giving a lot of damage to the players of Clown5 at this point.
Oh yeah, the damage definitely is coming in. Dodrio on the other corner finds a support up coming in, and with that KO in the mid lane, definitely things will change, and it is going to be in a rapid pace. But right now, if we talk about the contestant, it's going to be for the Regirock in the bottom lane. Dodrio will be coming here or here. Even the Altarian Swablu is actually the question, but these players are going to stick so that they can have the advantage of that Regirock in their favor. The Trevenant comes in so that he can go for those points, but the Solar Beam can be absolutely chaotic. Look at that, Dodrio finds to Dodrio actually manages to steal that advantage for the team of Team Clown5 on the other corner. Team NDY is still there with the lead. Trevenant finds Slowbro out of the equation. The tanks are actually not working out, but at the same point, Xanax is pretty much confident that he's going to get level up pretty soon, because he's focusing a little bit more onto the jungle so that they can evolve. Oh, look at that, what a pick from Chandelier. The KO definitely is going to change a lot of things, but the triple trample was not that fruitful, to be honest. And now Xenix is actually at a very low amount of HP, but he's going to go in the flux zone of enemy and eventually get all those citrus berries so that he can heal up fast and eventually be back for a fight. And look at this. Xenix is going to completely rotate to the top lane, where Lapras is waiting eagerly for him to meet. And there you go. The damage will be coming in through the water spouts.
I really feel bad for Sinks at this point. By missing that Unite again, not able to stop the Mew, it's giving them a lot of trouble. There's already a big difference, and every time the Altarian Swablus are coming into the play, Clown5, they're not able to capitalize it. I don't know why, what is going wrong for them, but the liquidation does a lot of damage to Trevenant at this point. Those serve could have actually ended the run for Trevenant, but he manages to fall back thanks to the flux zone. But that Solar Beam is going to give a lot of damage, and now Clown5, they're able to make some scores as the Mystical Mirage comes into the play, trying to give a lot of damage, and specifically Slowbro. He commits the Unite at this point, trying to flush out some good damage, but the Hornleash comes into the play. The Trevenant boinks and instantly shuts off. Probably at this point he's given a lot of damage. There's not a big level difference between both the teams, but the level 10 Chandelier can be very, very much troubling for this case. But Clown5 finds an opportunity and gets one of the scores down in the tier 1 gold zone of top lane for NDY.
With that goal, yes, the lead is now not looking that big as it was looking initially in the first few minutes. But now, still, guys, we are already in the halfway, and we will get to see a lot of contestment coming in the bottom lane because there is nobody really concerned about taking that Reggie Eliki their way. But yes, the Reggie Ice is now at the concern, and look at that, a lot of melting down scenario will be coming in, a lot of contestment is there. Oh, the Cliffable is right over there amidst all of that action, but the Mew! He gets a KO onto that Dodrio. I was thinking like maybe he's going to get the advantage of that Reggie Ice as well, but no, it's going to be the Lapras. Not just that, NDY is going to find another KO and it's going to be the Slowbro. Not just that, we will get to see Inteleon also going out of the equation, although Inteleon has got that level buff, but still not enough. Blastoise goes in with the Hydro Typhoon, but still was not able to be that successful. And the tier 1 gold zone in the bottom lane is going to get destroyed, and this time the triple trample is definitely going to suffocate a lot of players. It's going to push down a lot of players, but still there is going to be only a single individual KO coming in. But finally, the Blissey goes home.
Obido is tanking a lot of damage at this point, instantly needs a heal, but Cliffable's Moonlight goes for a cooldown. The Solar Beam is still giving a lot of impactful damage towards the end of Clown 5. The level difference is making a factor. NDY, they have got the objectives, and that is making a big difference. The 40 score coming up from the side of NDY to completely breach the tier 1 gold zone of the top lane, but instantly Obito comes into the play. 2 of the gold zones of Clown 5 has been completely shattered into the pieces, but Cliffable, he has to make a fallback. There is no more option. Dodrio is still there invading the jungles of NDY, but at this point a lot of scores will be required. Commits a unit at this point. Cliffable can also give a lot of damage, but the Moonlight comes into the play, giving the healings that is required for the Dodrio, instantly trying to get the Chandelier down, but was completely unable as Inteleon also comes up with his 5 vision.
Oh, Team Clown 5. This time, yes, they were looking unstoppable, but look at them getting pushed out of the equation. And yes, there are multiple KOs coming in, but thankfully it's going to be the Chandelier who's going to get out of the equation. KO streaks are being made at this point. Inteleon finds the Trevenant as well. This leaves the bottom lane, first gold zone to be precise, pretty much unguarded, and that's exactly why this gold zone is about to get destroyed. But let's see if that is going to be the case. Yes, indeed, a dump of 50 golds are going to be there, and with that, Inteleon manages to once again completely close off the gap that was there between NDY and Clown 5 initially. And with that, we are now patiently waiting for that Reggie Eliki and also the Rayquaza contestment that might actually come in the later stages. But the Reggie steal is now at concern. It's going to be the Clown 5 who is going to steal it away because there is no such contestment coming in right over here. Inteleon gets it, and with that advantage, I do believe the Rayquaza fight is going to be a little bit more easy. But this is the exact strategy what Revenant was able to utilize against Team LFE in the second match. They're going to melt down the 6th one. The Reggie Eliki, to be honest, it is going to be the 6th Pokemon for that team working it out, and they're going to go straight up to have that advantage. Meanwhile, if Team Clown 5 is going to get concerned over that goal zone, what the players of Team NDY can do is completely steal the advantage of that Rayquaza. So let's see what kind of approach is going to be beneficial for them, because now Blastoise really has to make a move. Blastoise has to go from the bottom lane, from the mid lane to be precise, to go for some more goals. But look at Clown 5's Dodrio patiently waiting. Once that fight of Rayquaza is going to get initiated, he's going to go for a lot of goals. Trevenant goes in for the Unite, and with that, the Solar Beams are coming in. Yes, things are changing, but it's Dodrio who is getting the best out of it.
Oh, that continuous healing from the side of Clip. Instantly shield pops in as well. The Solar Beam might just give a lot of damage, but instantly backs off. Dodrio is still in the bottom lane, can give a lot of impactful damage, but look at the players of Clown 5. They are draining. They need the healing. Clippable needs to stay alive till the very end. The Solar Beam trying to flush down and clear the long grasses in the legendary pit. It's going to be a big contest, and now those wooden hammers will give a lot of damage, but instantly the Blastoise comes with the triple trample, will give a lot of damage. Inteleon finds the Trevenant down as well. The Lapras is still there into the play. Chandelier goes down. We see the Mew going down. Lapras goes down as well. And last but not least, the Blissey was there, but it's a complete team KO coming up from the side of Clown 5 as NDY takes an exit, giving a perfect opportunity for Clown 5 to melt this Rayquaza down, because there is still a plenty amount of time to go for the scores, and this is now Clown 5. They have made the comeback. They will have a lot of time, a lot of room to go with those big scores, and still they have got 34 more to go. They want to go with the overtake, and they will be able to do it no matter what. And 382 the scoreline where it settles, while still there is still more of shields to come and play with.
Yes, indeed, they can go easily for a scoreline of more than 800 points in their favor, because look at Slowbro. Yes, his shield has been broken, so that is something which is going to be scary for those individuals, but eventually the Cliffable support is absolutely mesmerizing to watch. Even another KO will be coming in from the Dodrio. What a score that is there from Team Clown. From the start, they were getting oppressed, but now the way they bounce back, was absolutely amazing. And look at this flash that is there in the base lane goal zone. Another set of few amazing goals will be coming. Another set of 22 was there, but Dojo finds one more, and it's going to be Lapras. He's not going to stop over there. He's going to score 4 more, and with that, I believe the scoreline will be pretty close to 700, if I'm not wrong, from Clown 5. And NDY on the other corner had nothing to say, nothing to put forth really in the later stages. And 686 is where Team Clown 5 is going to hold off, and NDY right over there with 193.
Oh man, what a last minute game. Joy giving a 10 assists in his name. We can also see Obito, like both the defenders, they have tanked a lot of damage. I have to say it. I mean, every time Obito stepped in with that rapid spin and the water sprouts combination, dropping in, giving a plenty amount of damage to the oppositions, was literally worth watching. But Sings, who was not confusing at that point, because Griffin and True Gravity, everybody, like both of the side are like TG only. I mean, True Gravity was TG, we saw Team Griffin is TG as well. So yeah, so both of the teams have their own Gs coming in, but at least at last it was a GG for one team. I mean, you can just expect them to drop down the lower bracket. So it's a lot of a long journey for Team Griffin to, you know, try and come up again in the grand finals, because they're still left to confirm their slot in the lands. But it seems NDY, they will be starting it off early with those early stacks coming up from the side of Buzzwole, and there is nobody to actually stop it. But wait, what? Hello, slow bro. I know you're a true bro, but it doesn't mean you will be invading the jungle this early.
Well, he is going to do everything from his possible corner so that he can get that edge into his favor. Clown 5 on the other corner, definitely trying to step up because they already have an advantage and they're trying to capitalize on it. Have to really see how this competition is going to unfold, and we will get to see a lot of interesting abilities being utilized. If we talk about the petal dance, maybe that will be coming in pretty soon. But I really have to see if that solar beam is going to be effective enough or not, because both of those approaches are in the same exact team. It's going to be Clown 5 who has got it, and even the Hoopa can change a lot of things. But yes, the Cliffable along with that Buzzwole, that is the exact strategy they're going to stick up to. But this Hoopa is going to run for her life. I run for his life, to be honest. I definitely have to see how this approach is going to work out. But he's going to go and score 6, and then he might actually back out. Shrey on the other corner is now in the jungles of the opponent. It's a situation where Clown 5 might be able to hunt him down. But the players are a little bit more concerned about the mid lanes because they do know that the alternate Swablu is about to come pretty soon.
Urshifu is just there to steal the boss of Clown 5 at this point and not allowing them to, you know, level up as fast as possible. But Venusaur got taken down and the mid lane contention is going to go big. But Lapras finds the Clippable. The Hyperspace Hole was activated, but actually it was there for Clippable to go make a fallback, and he does it pretty nicely. But Urshifu, the mission he was on was completed, while the Trevenant and Mew will be starting to stop him down. The light screen might just affect him a little bit, but still the points are still not coming on the way. It was there, it was much more that it was needed, but the Solar Beam will does do the damage that it was required. But Urshifu, that KO was very much important for the side of Clown 5, but instantly Joy will have to go for a reset and instantly come back into the mid lane thanks to the Hyperspace Hole that is helping them with the fast rotations.
I mean, Hoopa has been the phenom who has actually changed a lot of stuff in the whole game, and that's why I do believe having a Hoopa in this particular matchup, Clown 5 is definitely trying to nail their victory. But I really have to see how that victory is going to unfold. Look at that. Again, scoring a 4 and then eventually teaming back is going to be the case for the Hoopa. Yes, he's getting infected by a lot of damage. Trevenant comes in, gonna go for a boing, but eventually was unable to be fruitful enough. But at the same point, Clown 5 on the top lane was able to completely destroy Buzzwole, and with that, yes, the top lane is kind of opened up. Oh, look at this. The dumb down scenario is going to be there. A complete stacking up onto the top lane, and yes, with that, the Tier 1 gold zone in the top lane is completely destroyed. Regieleki, the 6th alive of the team of Clown 5, is awaiting to get melted, and Lapras and Mew are coming up with a combined effort. Pretty soon that Solar Beam can actually cook him alive, and there you go, Mew finds the Regieleki advantage, and at the same point in the bottom lane, we do see a contestment coming in of Clown 5 and Team NDY so that they can have the Regi steal in their favor. Trevenant going for the boings, and yes, he's working it out way too fruitfully. And also with the supporter, with the help of that Hoopa, things might change, but no, the Leafeon, the Speedster comes in with his own attack, and not just that, Mew is also going to get compromised, and I do believe Hoopa might actually get 1 or 2, but he's actually in a very nervous mode because there are 3 individuals from that same team who are working it out, but Hoopa finds 2 KOs. Lapras is going to go back to the base so that he can have that HP. Citrus Berries in the favor of Urshifu is trying to fight back and safeguard the bottom lane Tier 1 gold zone.
At this point, that Regi steal being secured by Clown 5 will find a lot of value, but Mew finds Urshifu at that point. A lot of moves being dumped out there, but a boing coming up from the big Solar Blade will not find a lot of impact, but that Solar Beam will do a lot of damage at that point. A double kill streak coming up from the side of Mew, shuts down the Leafeon, and instantly the Slowbro was also forced down to go back and go for a reset in the spawn. But Lapras and the sheer dominations round 5, which they are known for, they're just ganging up in the bottom lane. Nobody to contest. A lot of Unites being dumped at this point, but still could not find a lot of value. Double kill streak for Venusaur once again, and this is the tier 2 being breached by the players of Cloud5 in the bottom lane, while it's a pure domination coming up. Look at the level difference. They're trying to already make it up. Level 11 Venusaur and Lapras and a level 10 Mew is all what they need to come up and make a difference against NDY.
What a level buff coming in from the players of Cloud5. What a way to evolve, what a way to step up onto the notch. Even the Speedster was not that effective, to be honest, initially for the players of NDY, but now he's at level 10, and even the Urshifu, the heavy hitter, is also going to be at level 10, so maybe things might change from here. But Hoopa, Lapras, that combination is just a phenomenal combination coming in, and they are getting a lot of chaos onto the individuals of NDY, and this time NDY really does not have anything to answer back. Again, the Reggie is at the concern, and I do believe it's going to be Cloud5's Reggie pretty soon. There might be a seal by the Rayquaza. Oh, sorry, my bad. It could be a seal coming in from the Urshifu, and also the Clefable combination that is there. Buzzwole again getting denied. I really have to see what happens, but there you go. Reggie could be contested pretty soon. A lot of chaos, a lot of units being dumped. Rings Unbound has been opened, and with that, Hoopa is going to go straight up for the base lane gold zone. Not the base lane, I believe the tier 2 gold zone is still active in the top lane, so that is something which can be very, very focused by the players of Team NDY, and eventually Cloud5 is trying to make a move towards that angle. The serve comes in from Slowbro, not enough to completely put the players down. In the flux zone is going to be the status of Wolf trying to hold it off.
Oh, it's going to be a big job for them, even for Cloud5. They want to push it so badly, but Trevin needs to make a fallback, unlocks it for commits the Phantom Forest right here, right now. Could not find a lot of big value, but instantly will be completely KO'd by Slowbro. Another set of Unite moves being dumped here. There's still a lot of time for them to gain it back once again. For the Reggie push, it's going to be very important. They want to get and destroy this tower as well. The Leafeon is desperate with the Solar Blade alongside the Buzzwole finds a lot of value, while the Reggie cannot be pushed much more further. They have faced a lot of consequences, and it's better for Cloud5 to back off and just focus on leveling themselves up a bit more time, while the NDY do have a focus, go for some heavy scoring. They're going on the way, they're already going at the scores. He tried to come up with some bonkers, but would not be able to do it, but still he finds the Leafeon. Instantly the Buzzwole also shuts down the very low HP. A counter attack coming from the side of Cloud5.
Wow.
Seems undoubtedly very strong.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, total control was there for the players of Team NDY in the top lane, but eventually all of a sudden that hyperspace hole got created, and eventually with that, things started to completely crumble down. What a play coming in from the individuals of Team Cloud5. That Hoopa is definitely working its way up, and at the same point, Mew is getting some serious KOs. Look at the level buff that Lapras has got. He's at level 14. There is nobody even close to level 13 coming in from the individuals of Team NDY. That is something which is going to be quite scary for the players of Team NDY. On the other corner, Cloud5 is about to reach their maximum level, but even before that, what they have to do is get that Reggie so that they can completely push out and give a lot of pressure onto the players of NDY for the top lane and also the base lane goal zone. And if they get it, I do believe the Rayquaza contestment is going to be even more surreal. But look at this, the Petal Dance is active. Lapras is also going to come with his own approaches, and with that, yes, Hoopa is also pretty much over there for the supporter, and the Reggie is about to get melted. There is no contestment coming in. It's the Mew with the Solar Beam who is going to take it away for the team of Cloud5. Yes, and with that advantage, I do believe it's going to be a game for Cloud5 if they are able to safeguard the whole presence of that Rayquaza. If they're able to completely deny it or maybe capitalize on it, I do believe it's going to be a game for Team Cloud5 to win.
A 72 score coming up from Urshifu, a sneaky one, but indeed did not find a lot of value. The Solar Blade also misses it, but still a 100 score coming up from the side of Lapras, destroys the tier 2 gold zone of the top lane, but instantly NDY. There's a big difference in the means, the scores, and the points coming on from the side of Trevenant. Misses the Hornies, that's for sure, but the Solar Beam was also dodged by Buzzwole. The Cliffable needs to go down. If he goes down, it will create a big impact, but still, Shifu is just taking the positions towards the areas of jungle and trying to find a lot of value. Unite moves being dumped all in this very place, and instantly Clippable shuts down the Venusaur. The Solar Beam is damaging a lot. Urshifu is barely breathing at this point. Will be needing a lot of gold scores coming
the
in.
Mew
Secures it for the side of Cloud5, and that's a deep KO coming up from the side of Cloud5 against NDY. Then there's nothing more to do, and that's a complete surrender as NDY. they will be taking an exit from Pokemon UNITE India Open 2023, while Clown5 will still continue their journey in the lower brackets on to the next round.
Amazing play coming in. They force their opponent to make a surrender, to come up with a surrender, because of that requires a steal. And even before that, those Reggie League advantages that they were able to get, a complete stacking up scenario, and also thanks to that Hoopa, Babu was able to completely change the tone of the game and he was able to completely capitalize on it. Obito, look at him at level 15. There is just Shrey and Void who were at level 13, to be honest. Still, there was a level buff of 2 good levels between these two giants. Amazing play coming in from the individuals of Clown5. What a way to really make sure to be in the round, in the lower bracket, round number 3 to be precise. And yes, this competition absolutely looks surreal. And due to that, NDY is now eliminated, as you said, Nikros.
It's going to be a big blow, but definitely the way they played. Joy coming with 17. Look at the assist numbers. It's like 22-20. Obito and always the double defenders doing a fantabulous job. But just imagine, Hoopa is having 7 KOs in his name. Alongside, if we talk about Legion, he's got 9. Obito has got 8. A sheer domination coming up from the side of Clown5. Ganged up every time it was needed and not going with those individual plays, but as a team, they earned those victories, they earned those battles that they went in all to find a lot of values. And definitely for the counter attack, NDY did not have anything to offer. There was no such long range attackers to provide a lot of support. Cliffable was only there to heal Urshifu as well as Buzzwole. Speedster move was definitely not how you would love to walk out with, but still in the entirety of the composition, I really believe that NDY, they actually messed it up very badly.
True, man. I mean, a lot of stuff from Team NDY's perspective was going wrong, be it the level evolution and also the support coming in from the Cliffable. To be honest, that stacking up scenario onto the Buzzwall of Cliffable would have really worked out, but eventually that Hoopa changed all of the game for Team Clown5.